What's up, everybody, and welcome to Dad Got This. What are we doing today? Today, we're making basmati rice. We make a lot of rice here around the Dad Got This household, but we normally make jasmine rice. That's our preferred rice. I've already made a video on top tips on making rice in the Instant Pot, and I used jasmine rice for that video. But there's a whole world of rices out there. So I'm gonna start making more rices. We're gonna try some basmati rice. It is completely different than jasmine rice. You're supposed to cook basmati rice so that the individual grains or kernels, you could say both, dang it, you can, of rice are separate. You want them very separate, I guess is the best way to do it. So it's a little bit drier. It's not as quite of a sticky rice as we like to make our jasmine. We do like our jasmine rice a little bit on the sticky side anyway. So it's a completely different process. So you can't use the same technique that I use to make my jasmine rice to make this basmati rice. It's a little bit different. As you can see, most of this package is gone. I do have some in here, but the reason for that is I had to do a bunch of testing to figure out kind of what the sweet spot was for how to make the basmati rice in the Instant Pot. What I ended up coming up with that worked the best and that we liked the best was a 1-to-1 ratio of water to rice and a 7-minute cook time with a 10-minute natural release. That seemed to produce the best, fluffiest, but not too dry rice for us. So let's go ahead and make some basmati rice. There is one step that some people do, some people don't, but I do still do, and I tested it both ways. You do still have to rinse your basmati rice. So we're gonna go ahead and take the cup that came with your Instant Pot. Now this is, I've checked it, it's 3/4 of a cup in case you lost yours. This is a 3/4 cup measurer. We're gonna go over here to the sink and spill rice. We're gonna go ahead and measure out 1, 2, and we're gonna rinse the rice like really well. And I actually rinse the basmati rice in the strainer as opposed to in the pot for the Instant Pot like I do my jasmine rice, because you really want that 1-to-1 ratio of water. So I wanna drain most of that water that I'm using to rinse out of the rice, so that's why I'm using the strainer. So we're gonna rinse it like for at least probably like a minute with some good water. The reason I'm rinsing the rice is because you don't want sticky rice, and the rice has starch on it, and we're rinsing that excess starch off, and that starch is actually what makes rice sticky. So by getting rid of that, we're gonna have a better result with getting our little individual grains of rice. Now that we've rinsed our rice, we're gonna open up our Instant Pot. And I've already pre-measured 2 of these into here. Remember, this is not a full cup. This is 3/4 of a cup. Now, if you don't have this, you could use a 3/4 cup, or if you wanted to, you could use a full 1 cup measuring cup. But whatever you do, make sure you are using an equal ratio of rice to water. So if you put in 2 full cups of rice, put in 2 full cups of water. Don't have to adjust the cooking time no matter how much rice you use. That doesn't matter. It's just making sure that it's the same ratio, 1-to-1 rice to water. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our water in. One thing I have noticed is you wanna make sure that the water is covering all the rice, that you don't have like rice sticking up on one side. So I like to give it just a little swirl, and that kind of flattens the rice and make sure that the water is covering everything. Top tip. Get a separate ring. They're really cheap on Amazon. I'll throw the link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I make a couple cents if you purchase something off there. Doesn't cost you anything, but it helps Dad out and helps Dad keep making content for you. But get a couple extra of these silicone rings and dedicate one only to rice. That way you don't get any funky smells from your last cook of beef curry or something weird in your rice. Make sure you're at sealing. Now I gotta do like this little thing where I like peek over. 7 minutes. It's gonna take a few minutes for it to get up to pressure, and then 7 minutes worth of cook time. Usually it's like 8 or 9 minutes for it to come up to pressure, and then it'll start its countdown. Once it reaches 0, we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes and do a natural release. If you're confused by the term natural release, all it means is you're not gonna hit this button and release the steam. You're gonna let the steam naturally release over time. That's it. All right, I'll see you guys in, I don't know, a few minutes. And we'll go ahead and open this sucker up and fluff the rice. Sounds dirty, but it's not, it's just rice. Never mind. Welcome back. We are done with the rice cooking portion. It's time to open up this sucker and fluff the rice. Sounds oddly, never mind, I won't even go there. We're gonna open that sucker up. We have like perfectly cooked rice. As you can see, if I scrape the bottom of the pot right now, there is no sticking. People will always complain that the rice is sticking in an Instant Pot. If you leave it on warm, it's immediately gonna start sticking because there's a hot burner under here and it's burning the bottom of the rice, which will cause it to stick. When you immediately remove the rice, yeah, you'll have a couple of grains of rice that are stuck to the bottom, but it's not like a mess of rice stuck at the bottom. The main important thing about cooking rice in an Instant Pot to me is either get the rice out right away, or if you leave it on warm, make sure you're constantly stirring it a little bit so that the bottom is not just getting burnt and baked onto the bottom of the pot. If you do that, you're not gonna have sticky rice. Okay, fluffing rice is really just kind of chopping at it to break it up a little bit. That's it. Perfectly cooked basmati rice in the Instant Pot. No sticking, no problems. I'll get you guys some nice good close-ups of this so you can see it, but it's easy. The Instant Pot is a fantastic rice cooker. It is the reason that I bought an Instant Pot. We wanted to replace a rice cooker that had one of the non-stick bottoms. So we actually, what's going on, kiddo? Aren't you supposed to be doing boom cards?
Yeah, but every time I try to do my nouns, it just shows the progress when I actually did it all.
You saying you need help?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go be tech support for toddlers.
Hi. I'm a
Let's go.
toddler.
I'm back. Virtual school. So much fun. Because the nonstick coating kept flaking off. I would notice little scratches and things in the nonstick coating, which meant that was probably going into my rice. I didn't like that. I like the idea that this has a stainless steel pot and nothing's gonna flake off of it. I'll deal with a tiny bit of sticking on the bottom in exchange for not eating non-stick coating in my rice. So that's it. Instant Pot rice, done. I will see you guys in the next rice installment because I went out and bought every rice kind I could find at the store, and I'm gonna make them all in the Instant Pot and show you guys how to do it. So please, if you're enjoying Dad's content, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, do the notification bell, do all that kind of stuff, because it really helps out my channel. It's free, it's easy to do, and it's not hard. So please, I'm rambling. I probably should have ended this video about 15 minutes ago, even though it's not a 15-minute video. I don't know what I'm saying. Even when I ramble incessantly, Dad doesn't do outros. So that's it. For more fun and easy recipes, visit dadgotthis.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the damn bell. I double dog dare you. Come on, you have to do it. It was a double dog dare. I mean, those are the rules.